Hello YouTube! Today I'm going to be doing my first makeup tutorial. I'm a little bit scared. This is the look that I will be creating in a second for you. In this tutorial I'll be using a range of high-end and high street products, so there's a little bit for everyone and you can sort of pick and choose what products you want to use. The next shot is going to be me with no makeup at all, so I'll put a little fade to transit you in, just ease the pain a little bit. Here we go, get ready, prepare yourself, don't have a heart attack. And go. You okay? Have you got over the initial shock? Actually, I'm going to make this so much worse. I'm going to shove my hair up as well, because then I think you'll be able to see what I'm doing a bit better and I won't get any makeup in my hair or do anything embarrassing like that. This is a bit scary actually. Right, so I'm not a professional makeup artist. If you wanted to see a professional everyday makeup tutorial, I'll leave a link in the description below to where you can find that, because this is probably not what you're looking for, just going to be totally honest with you. And I am literally just a 16-year-old girl showing you how I do my makeup. I probably do so much wrong and I don't really care. It's how I like to put my face on in the morning. I'd also like to point out that this isn't the makeup that I wear for sixth form or school or college, whatever you want to call it, because I wouldn't use some of the products that I use now for something like that, where I literally do not care what anyone thinks of my appearance. This is for days like on the weekend when I'm going out with friends or family or no one. Let's get started. The first thing I put on my face is the Benefit the Professional, what is this called? Primer. That's it. My mind went blank then, so just gonna, I'm so rubbish at this already, I can just feel it. Just going to put this primer on with my fingers. Don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but that's the Hannah way. I'm not going to be looking at the camera, I'm going to be looking at the mirror, so that's also really annoying, I'm sorry. I've found that this primer actually helps my makeup stay on and just overall helps my makeup look so much better. And I was really sceptical at first. I was one of those people that thought, don't really need to use a primer. Thought it's just something people use to look fancy and make it look like I know what they're talking about. But then I tried it. It was pricey, but I definitely think it's worth it. So if you're looking for a primer, Benefit the Professional Primer is a good one. Definitely recommend this. Today I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in shade, what shade are you? NC20, because I'm super duper pale. Yay! This is actually my first MAC foundation, and the only thing I don't like about it is it smells like paint. Like literally when you put it on your face it smells like you're putting paint on your face. I'm going to do this with my fingers as well. It does look quite yellow at first, but then when you blend it out it starts to look alright. So if you are looking for a MAC foundation, my skin is sort of sometimes oily in places and sometimes dry in places. This one, I think personally, I don't know if it's right, oh I forgot what brush I'm using. I'm using the Real Techniques buffing brush to just blend out my foundation. I put my foundation on my eyes. I know some people absolutely can't stand when people put it on their eyes because I think it looks all cakey, but I just personally prefer it. Dunno, it's just me. You've got to be matching your neck, so I'm just going to squirt a little bit more. Just dab that on my neck, because then guess what, girls? Your neck's going to be the same colour as your face. I really hope I'm in focus right now. If I'm not, I'm going to cry. I better just check. I am in focus, I think. Now, as you can see, I have been blessed with really bad under eye circles. So after I've done my foundation, I'm going to use the, where are you? All of the writing's come off, because, does that happen to anyone else? Does the writing just come off all your makeup products? I don't know why. It's not like I sit there and do this. The Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, I'm going to use that under eye, under my, no I can't speak, I actually can't. I'm using this under my eyes, around my nose because I get a lot of redness around my nose, and on any like spots or anything. All the parts of my face I don't like, cover it up. I also put a little bit on my cheeks just to like make them a little bit lighter. Probably doesn't even make a difference. And then I'm also going to use the buffing brush. I'm just going to use the same brush for this. Don't even care. This is my favourite part of doing my makeup, is my foundation and the concealer, because it feels like I'm painting on my face. So after that's done, that won't be the last layer of concealer I use under my eyes because I need about 4 to cover up these bad boys. Next I do my eyebrows. From the first Naked Urban Decay palette, I use the shade Buck along with the Real Techniques brow brush. Before I do my eyebrows, I just comb them out like a blank canvas really. I want to have a good starting point. I'm not really going to describe how I do my eyebrows because everyone does them differently and everyone has different shades and things like that. Not everyone uses like a powder. Some people prefer pencils. I did used to use a pencil but I found it was too waxy for my eyebrows, but you don't care about that. You just care about what I use now. So I use this, Buck, from the Naked palette. So I'm just going to fill those bad boys out. The ice cream van's just pulled up and I'm really jealous because I really want an ice cream. But I can't really go and get an ice cream like this, can I? He's going to drive away before I'm done. And life will be sad. I haven't got my contact lenses in either, so I can barely even see what I'm doing. I never, ever, ever get my eyebrows even. Never. They never look the same. But I've learned to accept it. It is my flaw in my makeup. Well, all of it's a flaw. But that's alright because then my eyebrows don't stand out how atrocious they look. Sort of just fill in the patchy parts. And that is my technique. Fill in the patchy parts. I should be a beauty guru. I actually should. I should be a makeup artist. Oh, I'm just going to do your eyebrows. Oh, how do you do eyebrows then? What would you recommend? Fill in the patchy parts. Be great, I would. Look, see? So uneven. This one goes like this one's round. I won't have to look at my face, so I am fine with that. Next, I use the Rimmel Brow This Way Brow Styling Gel just to hold them hairs in place. Oh, also, here's a little tip for you. If you've got tons of makeup brushes, you don't know how to make them look nice in your bedroom, get yourself one of these little pots from IKEA. How cute does that look? Got all my makeup brushes in there. Some good ones, some rubbish ones. All the ones I use regularly. And that just sits on my dressing table like so. And it looks really nice. I'm so happy with this, I am. Well happy. I have not finished my eyebrows yet. I'm going to come back to those a bit later, make them look a bit better than they do now. Next I'm going to contour and give myself some cheekbones. To produce cheekbones on my face I use the Bourjois Paris bronzing powder, basically the chocolate one, along with the Real Techniques contour brush. I should be sponsored by Real Techniques because all I use is their brushes, to be honest. And this is how I do it. From the top of your ear to about here. About in line with your nose. People have actually asked me before how I do my cheekbones. That's how they say it. How do you do your cheekbones? Well, now you know, this is how. It doesn't matter if you put it on and it looks like a line because you can blend it out. But make sure you do blend it out. I also put a little bit of bronzing powder down the sides of my nose to make it look a little bit slimmer. My temples. I just like to change the shape of my whole face really. Not very happy with my facial structure. And I also put some under my jawline to accentuate that and get rid of my double chin. So now I've got some cheekbones. I'm going to do my blush. I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear blush in the shade Stay Pretty, along with, surprise surprise, the Real Techniques blush brush. Makes me happy that this brush is pink, like blush. And I'm going to put this not on top of, but like on top of the bronzing powder and really get it in the apples of my cheeks because that's where it goes, I don't know. You can't go wrong with this blusher. You have to really get a lot on your brush, but that's so good because it means you can't have too much without purposely doing it, so you're not going to accidentally put loads of pink on your face. Next up, what do I do next? Powder. This powder is the MAC Mineralised Skin Finish in the shade Light, and I'm just going to use the Real Techniques powder brush to just brush this all over my face. I do love this powder, it is amazing. It really gets rid of the shine. It holds my makeup so well. I can go to school, sixth form, college, whatever you want to call it, and I come home and my makeup pretty much still looks the same, apart from my under eye bags are showing because I just won't leave my face. Now I'm going to come back to my eyebrows, because you know when you can't really control your brush, still wet, styling gel is still drying. But anyway, sometimes I go over the edge and they are not looking slick, so I take my concealer, put it here. I haven't seen anyone else do this, it's just something that I do, so it's probably wrong, but it's handy. And then I'm going to use the Real Techniques detailer brush and just blend that in. It makes the edges of your eyebrows just look more slick rather than sort of like just blended. There we have it, eyebrows are complete. Not having a good eyebrow day today. Does anyone else get that? You have good eyebrow days and you have bad eyebrow days. Just my luck, this is a bad eyebrow day. Next up, I'm going to do my eyeliner, and I use, I've mentioned this before in a favourites video, my L'Oreal Paris Super Liner in Perfect Slim. I know I'm not going to be able to do it on camera, I have to go right up to the mirror to do this. But literally what I'm going to do, take it from the end, go down to there. So 1 second, I'm just going to do that. Do not judge me by how bad my eyeliner looks. Also having a bad eyeliner day, so I'm going to keep them wide open like this. I know they're not even at all. I can't help that. Anyway, the next step after my eyeliner is my mascara. This is my least favourite part of doing my makeup. I just find it so boring. I am going to be using the Benefit They're Real mascara. At first when I tried this I was so disappointed, and it costs £19.50, so it's an expensive mascara. And I thought that the Rimmel London Scandalise was so much better, but after you've used it for a while it's actually a lot better, so it's alright now. Did you know, little fact for you here, the brush of your mascara is supposed to replicate what your eyelashes will look like? So if you're ever in the shop and you're figuring out what mascara to buy, open it up, have a look at the brush, and that's what they're hoping that your eyelashes will look like once you've got the mascara on. So you see like this one, you can't see that at all. The bristles are all evenly spread apart and they're really short. That's because you're not supposed to get any clumps with this. It's a plastic brush as well, which I much prefer to like the wispy hairy ones. This is my everyday mascara. I'm not going to improve it any more than that, because I'm a free woman. And the final stage of my eyes is using the Bourjois Paris Liner Stylo eyeliner, and I'm going to do this in my waterline, so like so. And then I'm also going to do this waterline. Once you get used to doing it, it's not that bad, like touching around your eyes. Ow. That was good timing. So now that I've done that and my concealer's basically gone, guess what I'm going to do? Use more concealer. And then I am going to take the Real Techniques foundation brush, because I find that this is a good shape to fit under your eye, even though it's not for concealer. See what I mean? Just fits in there perfectly. I sometimes wear eyeshadow as well. I do like a bit of a gold smoky eye, but just like tone it down for a casual day. But today I thought no, because I might save that and do like an evening makeup tutorial if that's something you like to see. And I'll do a smoky eye and a bold lip and things like that. But for now, this is just everyday. Then to finish off, I am going to take, this will seem weird, let me explain. I'm going to use Vaseline on my lips. Vaseline Lip Therapy Aloe Vera. This is so good for your lips, makes them feel so much softer, and you get a little glossy thing at the same time. A little bit of gloss. But I very rarely use actual lip glosses because I hate that your hair gets stuck to it and things like that. But Vaseline I can deal with because I know it's doing my lips good. If you feel you need to, just a little brush over. Nothing on this brush now, but just a little brush. And I think we are complete. You are now ready to leave the house looking not dead. So that's that. That's my everyday makeup tutorial. I know this video won't be to everyone's taste, not everyone likes makeup videos, but a few people had started to ask for it and I thought I'd give you what you want to see. If you didn't like this, I'm sorry, next week we'll be back to normal, I think. Maybe this video is the reason why you stumbled across this channel and you're confused about who I am and stuff like that. Basically, my name's Hannah, obviously, and I make YouTube videos because I enjoy it. So if you want to see more videos of mine, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below any future video suggestions you might have for me because I'm running a bit low on ideas lately. I don't want to put out videos that I do just for the sake of it. I want to actually enjoy it and feel like you guys will enjoy it. So anything that you think you'll enjoy or you want me to do, leave us a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new and you just found my channel, and yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next week. Bye!
We're at the zoo! Monkeys in the bush, monkeys in the bush. What you gonna do with a monkey in the bush?